Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loner Ranger, and we're here to help you really navigate this real estate market that we're in right now. But there's some good news going on right now. The housing, new housing listings on the market were up by 44% this month from last month, 44%. Now, that's 44% of a very low number. So there are more houses on the market. And what that's doing is shifting us closer to a balanced market. Now, let's get real. We're not in a buyer's market. We're not even close to a buyer's market. A buyer's market is 5 to 6 months of inventory. Right now, we have about 4 weeks worth of inventory, maybe 5 weeks right now with the extra inventory that we got on. Now, I think that you're going to start seeing sellers get a lot less greedy on, and maybe I shouldn't use the word greedy, trying to optimize or maximize their profits. So sellers were getting more than ask price. Buyers were paying over ask price just to get the deal. I think those deals are slowly going by the wayside, and we're going to become more realistic. And then you should be able to go in with a full price offer and not pay over full price in most areas of Central Florida. Now, some areas still have extremely low inventory, and I don't know if you're going to be able to negotiate that, but here's what you can do. You can make sure that when you're out looking for a property, that your loan is so secure that the lender will promise the seller that they'll pay them up to $500 a day if that closing is missed. $500 a day. Who does that? That's crazy. The Loner Ranger does that. That's right. If you get pre-approved by me, you've given me all your docs. I have what I need. I not only have pre-qualified you, pre-approved you, I pre-underwrite you, meaning that your loan's already fully approved by an underwriter. You know, most pre-approval letters are written by the loan officer. There's never been a loan officer in the entire planet that's ever approved a loan. Loan officers don't approve loans. Underwriters approve loans. So why does the loan officer get to write a pre-approval letter when they can't physically approve the loan? They can only pre-approve it. Well, why not have a fully approved loan? That way, you go in to make an offer on a property. I call the seller, I call the seller's agent, and I guarantee you that my client, which is you, will close on time without any problems whatsoever, or I'll pay the seller up to $500 a day. That's the Loner Ranger promise. I don't know anybody else that does that, but I do that. If you're a real estate agent, you want to team up with the team that does that, your offers are accepted more often, like 70% more often, then team up with me. I'm applying for the job. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loner Ranger, helping folks throughout Central Florida for 33 years become homeowners, refinance homes, and save money. Now, talking about refinances. Is it still the right time to refinance? Probably not the right time to refinance if you're looking to lower your rate or get rid of PMI. So PMI or MIP probably isn't the right time to do that. When is the right time to do that? I think that we'll see a little bit of a break in the market come October, November, and definitely by February, March. So hold off till then. Don't get caught up with these lenders as soon as rates start to drop again, and they're not dropping soon, okay? They're going to go up before they go down. They're going to probably hit 6.25 here in another 3 weeks or maybe a month, and then 7 probably by the end of August will be in the 7% range. And here's the thing. Don't worry about it. Whatever you get right now, still buy. We'll refinance it. We'll refinance your loan anyway. You're married to the house. You're dating the interest rate. That's all. We're going to change the interest rate. I just closed on 2 houses. I'm looking at buying 2 more right now. My interest rate's just as high as yours is. I don't like it any more than you do. But I know what's happening to the housing industry, and it's going to continue to grow. And it's going to continue to grow at record paces. Now, I don't mean records like we saw in the last 2 years, but record paces over national averages. We will always get more appreciation in Florida. You're going to do great. Buy real estate. Don't worry about the interest rate as much. You don't have to like it. You just have to do it. And we're all doing it right now. But we're going to be in the market. I made 2 major mistakes in real estate and in finance. First major mistake, I didn't buy enough properties after the crash in 2008 and 9. I didn't buy enough properties. I should have bought more. I was scared. probably a lot like you are going into a recession that we're in right now. The government doesn't tell us we're in a recession, but you and I know it. What we're paying for groceries and fuel, come on, we're in a recession. There's no question about it. Inflation is higher than it's been in 47 years. We're in a recession. It's okay. We're going to come out of the recession. It's not going to be a bad one, but it's still ugly while we're in it. Buy property. That was my mistake. I didn't buy enough property. That's why they say rich get richer and poor get poorer. You know why? Poor people are afraid to buy in a recession. Rich people are smart because they know that's the buying opportunity. Buy in a recession. Don't worry about the rate. We'll refinance it. You're going to experience in Central Florida right now, your median sales price is about $390. I believe that's going to go to $640 by 2026. Okay, that's only in 4 or 5 years from now. 2026, we should be in the 640s. I'm buying Ocala. I'm buying Daytona. I think we're going to see 600s in 2026. Okay, right now you can buy under 300. Why don't you think that's a buying opportunity? Okay, if renting. Let's talk about rent control. This is all over the news. It's all rent control. We want rent control. Here's what you don't want. You do not want rent control. Even if you're struggling to pay rent, rent control is going to make it worse for you, not better. Don't listen to all your ridiculous government people talking about rent control right now, because the reason they do that is it sounds good to you if you're a tenant. It sounds like, oh my God, you got to control my rent. My rent's out of control. Here's what happens to rent control. And you can look this up for yourself. In any city that's done rent control, it's gone the exact opposite. Because what happens is the investors that are currently renting to you, their cost went up, so they had to raise their prices. Interest rates went up, taxes went up, insurance is through the roof. You got to raise your rent. Now, let's just think about this. If you enact rent control, what's going to happen is the investor will sell the house. You still aren't buying because you're not buying right now. You're still a renter. Sell the house and move into an area that doesn't have rent control. It makes sense. And what happened then is the rents got even higher in the area that you're looking at because there's less properties for sale because the landlords are too restricted. Now, let me just put it to you this way. Let's just make it simple. Let's just say that you are let's just say you're a teacher, okay? And your company comes to you and says, look, we can only give you a 5% raise no matter what you do with your occupation, okay? And you go, 5%? Well, I'm up for 10% raise because I just got these new accreditations. No, you can only get 5%. You're going to move to go get a higher rate of pay, right? If you're a doctor and the state came to you and said, you can only raise your rates by 5%, you're going to move out of that area into a place that gives you the rate that you can earn. You don't want your employer to limit your income. Why would you want somebody else to limit their profits as well? It doesn't make sense. That's not a real democracy. That's not capitalism. 407-706-3313 for the Lone Ranger. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can go to my website at webringyouhome.com. If you'd like any information on what's going on in the market and how you can get the best possible mortgage for you, that's what I'm there for. Where it's a beautiful Sunday, it's a great time to be out looking at property. I've got loan officers on call today, all day long, ready to help you. If you're in real estate, stop looking around at these lenders that don't do the job. Get a lender that has a high closing rate, on-time closing rate. That's me. I've got every program you can possibly think of. I'm in all 50 states. Look at my loan programs that I have: down payment assistance, VA, FHA, conventional, construction perm, rehab loans, renovation loans of any kind of sorts, bank statement loans, no tax return loans. You name it, I got it. There's two types of loans I don't do: commercial and land loans. Those are the only type of loans I don't do. But my construction perm loans, I can include the land in them. You got whatever you need. I'm in all 50 states. You want to buy in Oklahoma? You want to buy in Kansas? You want to buy in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee? You name it, I got it. I can help you with it. You want a great lender? You want somebody that cares about you? I'm applying for the job. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. They call me the Loan Arranger. I want you to know that you can count on me to make sure that you and your family are safe when it comes to getting your next real estate transaction. You need a great mortgage. You want somebody you can count on. You want somebody you can pull in my driveway and see me and shake my hand and meet with me in person. I'm there to help you. Something goes wrong on your transaction, I'm there to fix it. I will fix that problem. That's my commitment to you. Isn't that what you want when it comes to a professional? If you hired an attorney, don't you want somebody that's going to really fight for you? If you're hiring a doctor to do surgery, don't you want somebody that's just going to be a bulldog on making sure they tackle the problem and get you fixed so you can get healthy again? Don't you want that? Or you just want the cheap doctor? You want the cheap doctor? You want the cheap CPA? You want the cheap attorney? You want the cheap lender? You can have all those. The results are poor. You want great results? Come to a professional. Come to somebody that's got the integrity. Come to somebody that's got the experience. Come to somebody that is asking you for the opportunity to help you. Somebody that wants to earn your business. That's me, the Loan Arranger, Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, 407-706-3313, or my website at WeBringYouHome.com. I want you to feel confident in referring your friends and family, your children to me. I mean, right now, I've got generations, 3 generations of people, grandparents, parents, and children that I'm helping, all in the same families. It's an honor. It's just an honor. It's an honor to be part of this country on this beautiful 4th of July weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate the confidence that you have to take care of your family. That means a lot to me. It really does. There's so many wonderful families that I've met being the years on the air that I've been here. Just one great family after another, and people that have become friends. And you know, every year I have a Christmas party at my house for all my clients called Cookies and Milk with Santa Claus. We bring Santa Claus in, the real Santa Claus, and we get to hang out, have some food, have some drinks, let the kids play, and it's just a great time. That's the things that I do that are different. You're not going to get the guy that owns Rocket Mortgage to invite you over to your house, his house. No. You're not going to get Wells Fargo president to invite you over to the house. You're not going to get Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase to invite you over to his house. You're going to get to come to the Loan Arranger's house. All you got to do is become part of the family. That's what I'm here for. 407-706-3313. You need anything at all when it comes to your financing, I'm here to help you. Let's talk about the market just in the last few minutes of this segment. Interest rates are going up. They went up a little bit more this week, but it was pretty flat. It wasn't huge. It wasn't a bloodbath in the market, but they went up. They're expected to go up. It's a volatile market. We're already in the high 5s, pushing the 6s. Probably see 7s by August. It's okay. We're still going to buy property. We're just going to refinance out of it when they drop back down. I anticipate that we'll start to see a settlement in October. Okay. Maybe November after the midterms, depending on how the midterms turn out for us, okay? Do the right thing, get the right people in, get these idiots that are in there now out. We got to get this administration out, or the bleeding will continue. We don't want this to go on another 4 years after this. This is ridiculous. We need to stabilize everything here. And I think doing the right thing for the country is getting the people out that are in there now. And if you voted for these people, that's fine. We don't hold it against you. Let's just move on and get it fixed. If you have questions for the Loan Arranger, you want my help, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you, and I promise you, you'll always get the best when it comes to a mortgage, real estate transaction, advice of anyone in the industry. Because you ask anybody that I've done a mortgage for in the past, they'll tell you I'm committed. And I'm committed to making sure you always get honest and excellent advice. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show. Please apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or call or text me right now at 407-706-3313. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger show.